What's going on, guys? Today's Sunday, February 11th. Super Bowl's in a little bit. I just ran, what, uh, 2 days ago, Friday, the 9th. We ran at Texas Tech, and oh boy, it was a good one. I ran 6:52 and 6:51. 6:51 got me tied for 13th all time for college athletes. So big race for me. My previous PR was 6:58. So huge drop, huge drop. I think I'm third in the country right now, and the first two were in the same race. So you'll see that. I'll kind of just show you the race right now.
And in lane number
This is the
4,
prelims.
it is Kalen Walker, the junior from Iowa.
This is the final.
And I believe that's going to be Terrence Jones
Oh
at the
boy,
front of the pack.
they went crazy.
6:40.
Another angle of the final. Yeah, so fun meet. Probably one of the most fun meets I've ever been a part of. But yeah, I'll give you a little race breakdown, race analysis, just like I do for every meet. Obviously, I'm gonna do this anyway, so it's a good video for me to do. It's a solid video. So this prelim, they had the qualifying round. I automatically got through. I think the top 8 just automatically went to the prelims. So there's 3 rounds: qualifying, prelims, and the finals. And so this is the prelims, and then the finals was later on. These guys, some of these guys ran in the qualifying round, so they had one race under their legs. I don't know if they were tired or primed up, but I think I'd rather have that, honestly. Just get more races on this track. Boy, this track is fast. I've been saying this for a while too, dude. This track is blazed. Everybody comes here in PRs, and I totally understand why. This track feels like, I don't know, like it's like hard, dude. It feels like a thin layer of track and then cement right under it. So like I do like some chop steps like for my block routine, like when they say like runners to your mark, I do my chop steps, do my jump or whatever. I did my chop steps, and dude, I felt like I was hitting my feet on just pure cement, dude. And it is, dude, you just like push off of it and it's just no give at all. Like at our track, you can hear it, like it's a little bit like hollow. You got a little give to it. This has no give at all, and it's at altitude. So it just sets you up to just run freaking fast as crap.
And in lane.
Yeah, so this is solid. I was pretty happy with it. It was definitely a fun moment. I have an app on my watch. It's called Training Today. You download it on your phone, it goes onto your watch or whatever. But it tracks your CNS, your like central nervous system. I don't know exactly what they call the measurements on it, but it pretty much just tells you like how you're feeling for the day. So I don't know how I can even show you this. So like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it on my phone and I'm gonna put it on the video so you guys can see it. But basically, if I'm putting it on the screen right now, which hopefully I can figure out how to do that later on. So here is the meet, and it says that I'm peaked and ready to go. And it just pretty much tracks how you're feeling, and I was feeling good. I was feeling money. If I had to put a grade on it, dude, that was one of the best days I've ever felt. So like I would give it even like A minus, A. I don't know if I would give it A plus. I was still like, so we got there like the night before, like 9 o'clock off the plane. So like, there wasn't really much time to like adjust. It was the first time at altitude too, so I wouldn't give it the A plus. It wasn't absolutely perfect, but I felt really, really good, and I was ready to roll. And I executed well, I thought. My start was good. I had a good reaction to the gun. I separated right here. That's been there for me this year. And you know, at the end, I kind of walked off, like playing it cool, like I've been there before. But dude, I was so freaking excited. I felt like I was about to explode with emotions. But you know, I just played it cool. I wanted to, you know, make it look easy. But it felt pretty easy. Like I felt like I could do it again. Like even today, like even yesterday, like the day after the meet, I felt like I was fine. Like I could do a couple more rounds. Like I feel good. And I handled it really well. Like my body handled it well. Yeah, massive PR.
Number 4, it is Kalen Walker.
I think in this race I was really thinking about just executing. I wasn't, you know, well, in practice this week, I mean, I didn't post for a while. I don't know why. I just got focused on other things and got busy. But we were really focusing on practice on hammering the nail backwards. So like, especially like after 10 meters, like right in here, I'm focused on pressing this way, like hammering a nail this way. If the nail's pointing this way, I'm hammering it like this, bang, 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 bang. And you know, with a hammer, you know, you want to hit powerful. You don't want to hit quick because it's going to take more hits and it's going to take longer and more energy to get the nail into the wood. So you want to take long, big, powerful strokes on the hammer, which, pause, but that's what I was thinking about, just hammering the nail backwards. And it kind of set me up, gave me a lot of momentum down the stretch. And I mean, you can see how it worked. It worked pretty well. I think I really felt like I made a breakthrough in practice over the 2 weeks that I had between my last meet and this meet at Texas Tech. I got 2 block days in, and I was trying to get 3, but I really got what I felt like I needed to get done in those 2 days. I really felt like I made a breakthrough, and finding that area of like hammering the nail, just kind of getting my knees out in front of me a little bit too. I really felt like I made a breakthrough on that. So I feel like I could do this again. I really do. I don't think this is a fluke. And I mean, as you can see, like I ran faster in the final. So I really don't think this is a fluke. I think I have more in the tank. I really do. I don't know how much more. This is kind of a massive PR for me. I know it's on a fast track, but I'm really interested to see how much more I can do. But yeah, that was kind of my prelim, and it was pretty chill, and I was running through the line. I want to get my reps in on this track. This is kind of like my meet. Like you have meets where it's like you're building up, and then you have meets where you're just trying to win, and then you have meets where you're trying to put down a time. This is my time to put a time down. I circled this on the calendar. This is when I wanted to get it in. And we have next meet is Big Ten championships, and then we have nationals. And those meets, I do not care what I run. I'm just trying to win. So I'm not trying to run 6:45 in those meets. I'm not trying to run 6:44. I'm just trying to run whatever I need to do to win the race. But this was I'm trying to get it in. Like I'm running through the line. I don't care how I don't care who's in front of me. I don't care who's behind me. I'm just running through the line trying to get a good time in.
And in lane number 4, it is.
But I mean, that was kind of like the prelim. But in the final, dude, bro, I was amped. These guys are fast. This guy, collegiate record holder. This guy, he's like 12th all time now. So like, yeah, dude, he's these guys are fast. And this guy went 6.52 or right 6.5 right here. I think so, or one of these guys. I can't remember. But yeah, all these guys are fast. I wanted to come out and win this race. They did too. And it was a really cool environment. Like everybody knew it was gonna be hot, and I wasn't ducking no smoke. You know me, so I came out with a PR, and they showed up. And for me, it's like I knew I was gonna run well. I had confidence in myself. I felt like I didn't need to do anything special and I just kind of felt like I just need to execute, and I did. And they pulled out. Terrence pulled out season's best. Debo PR'd, and they showed up. I have all the respect in the world for them, but it leaves a sour taste in my mouth, and they're gonna have to see me again at Nationals, man. I'm telling you what, I need my rematch. So I'm excited for that. Yeah. So for this race, I mean, I was really focused on just getting to my second step, kind of like I was in my race a couple weeks ago. And you can kind of see, if I slow it down and get the right frame. Can I get the right frame? Please. Look, that's my foot. My foot is down before anybody else's. And that gives me a chance. I'm projecting force right now. These guys are hanging in the air. Look at this. This guy, he's not pushing anywhere right now. He's off of the pedal, and his foot's not on the ground. He's just floating in the air. And he's fast, dude. He's a fast kid. But this is where I made some ground on him. Like, I'm pushing it right now. I'm accelerating right now. He physically cannot accelerate. He has no point on the ground. He has nowhere to push. And for me, that's where I kind of made some ground. But at the same time, you look at Terrence, he's right here. But what he makes his money, and he's different than any other athlete. He's a unicorn, dude. Like, no other athlete runs like him in the world. Instead of getting his foot down, he gets his foot out, covers ground. So he's going to take 3-4 steps less than me over the entire race, and he's just going to cover ground, get his knees out in front of him, and that's kind of the kind of runner he is. And I don't know how he doesn't tear his hamstring. I feel like if I try to do what he does, my hamstring's going to absolutely explode. But my point being, I was just trying to get to this second step, and right here, I feel like I'm in a position where I can push. You know what I'm saying? My foot's not only down, but I'm in a position where I can push back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, just trying to get my foot down to be the quick. Like, I'm being powerful with this as well. So that's really what I was thinking about at the start. At the finish, I got to this point. This is the first time I've seen anybody in front of me. It was him right here. And, he got a better start than me. And it's because of them long strides, man. And, that's why he's a collegiate record holder. That's why he's so good. And he makes it look easy. But, yeah, this is the first time I've ever had somebody in front of me. So, really, for me, like in the past, I see somebody in front of me, I start breaking down my form. So, I knew he was going to be next to me. I didn't know how it was going to work out because we were all pretty close. And so, I was just focused on holding my form and, pushing through the line. And I haven't had that in the past. I feel like I did a pretty good job of that this year. Just staying relaxed, just trusting my form, and just getting to the line. And in the past, I've just tried to reach for the line. It hasn't worked for me. I'm just hanging on for dear life. And I cannot do that. And I feel like I held my own here. So, I don't think he was pulling away that much. I think I was pretty close with him. I think he made all of his ground at the first 40 meters, 30, 40 meters. Here, Debo actually caught me in the last 10 or last 5 even probably. I think I was ahead of him. And I mean, you talk about this is how close I was to 6'4". Debo went 6'49". He went 6'47", and I went 6'51". Look how close this is. And you can see it's maybe a better angle. Look how close I was to 6'4". That is ridiculously close. And you want to talk about all these tiny baby little things, dude. In this race, this is the difference between top 5 all time and top 13 all time. That is so close. I could put my arm on his shoulder, dude. I could have literally reached out and touched him. That's how close it is, and that's how bang this is. So this race, it's so hard. In my opinion, it's one of the hardest technical events in track and field. Probably one of the hardest technical things in sports. At this level, there's so many small, tiny things, and they have to be done perfectly in like in like 6 seconds. So you really have to have a really good control of your body, and you know, just you got to nail it. If you don't nail it, and there's nothing you can do about it after the race is over. Oh yeah, I felt like it went well. I feel like I ran well. I think I was feeling good. If I had to give it grades, I mean, I think my execution was probably like A minus. My body was probably an A, and like my CNS was probably an A. How my body felt, it was probably B plus, A minus. We just got off the plane the night before. That's the only thing that really just like eats at me. Like, because like last year, like I obviously had knee surgery, and well, not obviously. Half of you guys probably don't even know that, but yeah. So last year I had pretty good tendonitis in my knee, and I had to get surgery after the season was over. And yeah, I got bad knees, man. So these plane rides, they mess up my knees pretty good. And I was doing everything I could, like I was taking ibuprofen and icing my knees just to get the inflammation down so I can feel good. Just doing whatever I can, but I think it went well. Like I got there, I put on a bunch of biofreeze and stuff, and I was fine. But if I could have just got there like a day or two before we got there and just had a little time to adjust, man, I think I could have done a little better. But like I said, it's who knows. One thing I did notice, and me and my coach were talking about this too, is if you watch, it's like my head bobs a little bit, like right. You can't really see it. I like shifted the camera as soon as I did it. Oh, you can't even really see it. But like right in here, like right there, like my head bobs a little bit because I have a misstep, and I kind of lose a little tiny bit of momentum, and that's how Debo caught me at the end. If I wouldn't have that misstep, I think I would have edged him out, maybe ran 650, 649. But yeah, that just shows you like something so small like that. I can't even show you because the camera couldn't catch it. Like I can't even find it. Like I guess you can kind of see it, but like it's like right there. Yeah, and you guys probably, I mean, it's so small, and maybe it wouldn't do anything, but I think I lost a little momentum with that, and it's so small, like I said, but that's like 200ths of a second. That's so important in this event. So that's the only mistake I really made. I think my hips maybe popped up a little bit at the start, but yeah, dude, look at his strides, man. Terrence's strides, this is ridiculous. Look at that, dude. Look at that. How are you doing that? That is ridiculous. No other athlete can do that. No other athlete in the world can do that. And he's not like pulling away from us either. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit. Maybe it's the camera angle, but it looks like he's ahead right here and he just holds it. Like me and Debo are kind of just holding our own right now. Debo's maybe coming a little harder than I am. But yeah, it was a fun race. Like I said, it's probably the most fun race I've ever been a part of. It felt, I don't know, like right now it felt pretty tense, dude. It's like I got there, I had the number one time out of the prelims. I just tied the number one time in the country. And they were like, well, if I was in their position, I'm sure they were feeling this, but I'll be like, dude, this guy's not coming here and beating all of us. Because they have like 5 guys under 6'6". Like they're the sprinting powerhouse. They're known for that. And then I come and have the I feel like I don't know, I felt a little tense. Like I felt comfortable and I felt confident, but I felt like everybody was locked in here. Like everybody was putting it down. So yeah. it's bittersweet for me. You know, it's my first loss of the year, and uh, I hate losing, and especially in big moments like that. But I had a massive PR, so I got to be happy with that. And I definitely locked my position at nationals with that. I'm definitely going to nationals. There's no way I don't make nationals with a 651. Well, I think it goes to 653. I think there's a conversion with altitude. So 653, even that, like I'm third in the country right now, tied for third, I think. And yeah, there's no way that doesn't make it. Like I said, 13th all time in collegiate history. Isn't that crazy? So very happy, bittersweet though. I need my rematch. I'm coming at nationals, man. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better bring it, cause I'm gonna bring it. I promise you that I'm gonna bring it. Let's watch it one more time before we leave.
And in lane number 4. And I believe that's going to...
Fun meet. I really enjoyed it. It was I talked to the coaches. I talked to Debo and Terrence. Great guys, great people. I hope we go back because I loved it there. It was very fun. Fast track, obviously, fast guys. And I promise you, the hype is real. These guys are fast. So, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you maybe learned something. Maybe. Let me know if you want to see something in the future. Let me know if you like the video. Just hit the like button. It just lets me know what you like to see. I like these race videos, so I'm gonna keep pushing them out. And yeah, see you next time.